Alright guys, welcome back to Fear the Spotlight. Last episode we all watched the video. We pretty much completed, I think, this side of the, I can't point, but this side of the, I want to say school or compound or whatever. And so we got some AV cables. We watched the video. The video showed us how to play a piano, certain keys in the piano. We found a piece of this mask that we're kind of rebuilding here. So now we're back over here. I picked up something last episode, some printout. Here it is. This is a printout we need to put on the projector that basically says is blocked out, so that we can only the people that have this printout plus the blocked out sections will see what the puzzle is. I'm pretty sure it's an answer to the puzzle. That way we can sort of decipher, like, let me read this thing. Projector sheet. Whoever wrote this must have been heartbroken and angry. Okay. I don't give a fig. Let's go. We gotta get that thing done so we can get out of here. I don't know what's driving us or driving this person. They must like the other character, which I forget. I got. This is probably not the right way. This is not the right one. So I took a hit for no reason. That stinks. Okay. So we took a hit. Not my, See, that's the kind of thing I don't like. Like, you're going into a horror game and then they just ambush you with that kind of stuff. It's kind of... This is the place that we should have... This is the place where I think. No, it's that room over there. I just went the wrong way. That stinks. Because the times I don't get hit, like when I'm in the only time we got hit was in the pool, and that was my mistake, my actual mistake. Here, I just got hit randomly. Because, you know, they start off as a column of light and then they get bigger, and then both of them got stuck on me at the same time. It really stinks that we lost our healing item just because of that. It's so dumb. I'm trying to move it vertical. I can't see anything. It's right behind that thing. Usually it... Okay, so love blooms in bright light. My cage hides in the deep dark. Curtains rises at dusk. Betrayal came before the show start. I think I've got something here. Love blooms. I just read this. Love blooms in bright light. My cage hides in the deep dark. Curtain rises at dusk. Betrayal came before the show start. Let me put that in here. I'm just amazed that I'm not getting chased by a monster while I'm doing this, because this would seems to be the pattern in this kind of game. Something about, why can't I just look up? This is so dumb. So love blooms in bright light. Sorry guys, I'm not really paying attention to the story. Is not why I'm playing this game. Something bright, what? Bright light, so I guess that's already, this is probably, unless we can move these guys. No, we can't. So deep dark must be midnight. When was the show start? I have no idea, but we can try different times. They can make him kiss. That's entertaining, right? Yeah, I don't know. They broke up. A diary page. I'm just wondering when we're gonna start getting chased again, because this is usually what happens. A diary page. Opening night will be my chance to find out if Mr. Crane is hiding something. While he's busy, I'll take his bag and see if I can find anything about Raoul. I hope I'm wrong about everything. You pick up a trigger piece that will trigger you to get killed by one of these lamp guys. Nope. There has to be. Let me see something. Okay, never mind. This is all just same old stuff. So we gotta go back to the center. Let's see if we don't get killed. Like, I don't get why. Seriously, look at this. Mental map, navigate classrooms unaided. What do you mean a mental map? I didn't do any mental map. I've been wandering around like an idiot the entire time. The reason why that works is because the map is so simple. The map on this campus is so simple. I wouldn't do this. So I'm gonna let's do a tangent here. The only reason I did that is because I wanted to be cautious when I came in and, you know, take a picture of the map, blah blah blah. But the reality is the layout of this school is so simple. This in-game school is so simple. But if you go to, like, I used to go to a college, that thing is a labyrinth. You're not gonna know where every little piece is because it's just you can if you memorize the map. If you go over the map and over the map and over the map again and again and again, yeah, you'll memorize it. But there's so many buildings and everything's tucked in some nook and cranny in each building. So you'll have a building. It'll be the main building of, let's say, the library, and then there'll be a shop inside it, and then there'll be like a little alcove, but it's cut into the building and it's only accessible through the outside, and that's going to be something else, like some student store or some other stuff. And it's like, okay, like for an example of this would be like, there's a student association that I went to, and I had already graduated, and they were going to have like a speech on one of the career things I do, and I wanted to go listen to it to see like what's the new stuff. I went into I had the map. We have GPS. We have the phone, Google Maps or whatever. You open it up. It doesn't show you the map of the school. It just shows you. You get to it. Then you take the map of the school that they give you, and you're like, oh, it's here. It's right here in this little box or whatever. And you get to the building, right, where it's telling you to go. And you figure out that the building isn't like one store. It's like it's not a ground building. It has multiple floors. And you go into the building on the bottom. There's no signage whatsoever to find this place. And let's do this. And I ended up going into the building, going on every single floor, looking around, and it looked like, at least that part of the building, it looked like a bunch of jail cells because of the fact that, oh, goody. I don't want to go in there yet because I need to finish our story. Hi, guys. The building, it looked like jail cells just because there's this like hard plexiglass. You could see people inside the rooms. And it was like weird. It was really, really weird stuff. And each room had a code. You had a code padlock. So I'm like, well, I'm not in the right place. And I kept going, trying to find, going each floor, going into each floor, checking. There's these tons of these rooms with these plexiglass stuff, with padlock, with dial, or I don't want to say key touch door codes. I eventually went to the top and I didn't find anything, and then I went all the way down to the bottom and I just waited outside. Turns out that that was the right building, but it wasn't the right portion of the building. I had to go around and go through to another connected part of the building, and I still made it by the time that started, but it was a real pain in the butt. The wandering around like an idiot is only good when you're gonna be mostly running around like an idiot, but you're not gonna be. It's not gonna work out for you if it's a very complex layout of a building. It's just not. That's a hidey hole right here for us. It's not gonna. It's not gonna work for you if there's a heal item. I'm gonna yoink. Okay, I'm gonna stand up because it's not gonna work out for you. I don't want to. You can't see anything over there. See, like this here. It's a utility tunnels map with notes written all over it. Usual hangout spot. Enters at 8 a.m. Use bathroom in electives hallway. So this is where I would actually take a picture of the layout, but luckily enough we don't have to do that because the map isn't really available to us. But this is where you'd actually study the map to see how it flows, how is everything connected, because then you'd get lost, and that's not fun. There's another story. When I had her, I usually don't sign up for orientations on stuff because I just don't like it. I signed up for when I went to college, and they had this meeting room that was on top of one of the buildings, and it was like an open top, how do I want to say, it wasn't. The building had some sort of an open section where it was exposed to the sky, but it was not the tallest part of the building. So it was kind of like a grotto or a patio or whatever on top of one of the buildings, an open sort of area, so you could see across the campus and stuff. But it was not easy to find that area, and you could mistakenly think that you had to head to the roof of the building, but it was just a pain in the butt because it was like sandwiched between two of the buildings, and then it wasn't even close to the top of the building. It was like on the 3rd or 4th floor, and it was a real pain in the butt to find. But again, I ended up finding it on time. A lot of people did not because, yeah, architects. Anyways, the whole point of this tangent is that if you have a map that's complicated, take a picture or sketch it on a pad, or write, I don't know, do what you gotta do to know the layout, because wandering around is not a good way to find where you're gonna go. A stack of blank VHS tapes. This photo album is completely empty. An old disposable camera with the pictures remaining. Some diagrams for a stage play. There is an ornate chandelier hanging over the stage and positions for all the actors. She's chosen by this guy, I guess. Because you have one of these envelopes. It's kind of weird that you would have written the note for her, unless that note isn't from you but from the guy and you found it. It's one of those red envelopes I've been seeing around. Good luck, see? Unless this is pink and not red. I'm so nervous for her to read this. I really poured my heart out in this letter. It says, water circuit failure detected. An intricate set of pipes that route water. There's a missing pipe that needs to be replaced. I don't have it. I have to go into the dark room to do that. Actually, is that the pipe? No, that's just... Where would it be connected to? That doesn't make sense. There's no other pipes that are disconnected. Just that one. I thought that was the pipe because it looks like it just hanging there, but it's not. What about this? An expensive looking home stereo. Did someone live here? It's not did someone live here, it's how long did they live here and are they still here? Because you have no defense. You're basically just, you know, a walk-in target. Or a sitting duck or whatever you want to call it. That looks like fun. This padlock on this gate needs a key. Use a key, use it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get chased. A sewer tunnel. It's collapsed and totally blocked. Looks like the bars were sawed off at some point. Yeah, I don't like this place. I don't want to get chased. See, this is the reason why I kind of don't want to like dedicate the entire channel to just horror games, because it's too much. There's a hole in the wall here. Looks like someone dug it out from this side. I can crawl through. Why did I do that? This is what you don't do. This is usually the police's job, and that they usually bring a team. They don't do it by themselves because they know that, you know, they have a high risk of falling into an ambush, or triggering some sort of trap that kills the person trying to sneak through. But here we are. A burned letter in rose. My star, tonight is our night. All the pain will have been worth it. Amount of bouquets and congratulation cards. So this kid's like trying to find the perfect star or something. Some old dresses and costumes. They're beautiful but covered in dust. Here's a shocker right here. Probably like severed heads of the children or something. Oh, this is tame. I was thinking like that you'd have like severed hands or severed heads in here. You pick up the prison cell key. A diary. I did it. I went through Mr. Crane's bag. There was a small key and some photos of me. I feel sick. One of the photos was taken from where the mirror is in his room. I know there's an opening behind it. The show is about to start, but I need to find out what's behind there. Why? If he's after you, why would you get closer and closer to him? It doesn't make any sense to me. I hope I can find Raoul. Small promise necklace. Take it. Pile of photos. All the same person. That's it. There's nothing in this zipped pocket. So this is the mirror that we just went through. Let's hope this creeper is not here anymore, because I don't want to feel like getting chased by some crazy guy. Also, I don't know where the pipe is. This is kind of creepy. Also, why would I go in here? There doesn't seem to be a... Why do I have to do this? In every other game, they open by themselves. In every other game, they open by themselves. And also, why would I want to go through here? A bar filled with trash and ashes. A barrel filled with trash and ashes. It's like someone who was burning whatever was inside. You take the bloody pipe. You mean the murder weapon that you probably get murdered with?
A bird in a gilded cage, sung by Harry Anthony at a Sun record.
Yeah, I don't wanna be here. Intricate set of pipes. Okay, yeah, we've already read this through this. Examine. Heck, I don't want to hold this onto this. Okay, so we're still missing another one. Zone 2. Okay, so Zone 2 is the one we need to... Zone 3. That's probably where the guy is. I don't want to be over there though. I want to get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to be there. But he's probably gonna try to kill me or something. I really don't like this. Particularly hate because I don't really like being like in the so walking into here is pretty much gonna be either a death sentence for us because this guy knows the layout better than us, and I still don't understand, like, what are... It's Amy. A poster of Amy. Come see our new star, Amy Tanaka. On stage now. I don't know what exactly... Like, we're walking into a death trap, honestly. Like, look at this. And then they even highlight it. Don't step in the water. Honestly, if you can step on the cable or whatever, then you can pretty much pull it out of the water. Picked up an inhaler. Did they stack, or is it just like... Yeah, they stack. If I was an idiot, I would have had 3 by now, but... The other thing I don't get is why I turned it off. Like, I know I need to progress, but it's like whatever the hell horrors are behind it, I just unlocked them, and it's not gonna be pretty for me. Like see, I knew it. I was gonna turn back and run. I already had that feeling that something was gonna come out of here, and I would have to run. No, I don't want to. The best choice is to run and turn this thing on. Turn it on, damn it, turn it on. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. There. feel safe now. Okay, now you can come. This is kind of stinks because it's like, you know, there's gonna be an action scene soon, but it's like we're so into the episode that so far into the episode that I can't. I don't know if it'll end up cutting off at 20. I kind of want to cut it off here. Let's read this. I don't think we did. I don't think I did. You know, between students. I'm so glad Amy replaced Chrissy for the show. Chrissy didn't understand Crane's vision. She was too obsessed with her dead boyfriend. Yeah, what a loser. At least they're together now. I'm glad that Chandelier crushed her. She deserved it. That can't be real. That's sad. Basically, this guy murdered both of them. Yeah, this it gets kind of creepy. I don't really like if you're gonna be running around like this girl is, which I don't I don't support, because she's pretty much just sticking her nose into the. She's trying to save her friend. I understand that's admirable, but she's not particularly gifted in the athletic department. Not particularly gifted in the intellectual department, although she does look a little bit nerdy. Doesn't have a way to defend herself, has no way to call for help. Pretty much walking into an ambush. And is this? No, it's just part of the decoration. Yeah, she's not really. Yeah, she's not equipped. She's not equipped or anything to be doing this kind of detective adventure and stuff. She's just not ready for it. Like, again, I said, with the flashlight, a headlamp is better. You're probably gonna be able to see and fight off what you find. If you're holding a lamp the entire time with one of your hands, you're not gonna be able to grapple with the guy. He's gonna have the one up on you, because he might not be wearing a lamp at all, but he can see you just because you have one on. And since you're on his turf, he's gonna know it better than you are. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna save this other part for another episode. We're getting closer to the end, but I just didn't want to like introduce a portion where there's gonna be a bunch of action and then I'm gonna have to cut the episode. Just because I want to keep them 30 minutes each, so that that's our our cutoff time. That way you guys know it's all would take around 30 minutes. It won't be 40. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna keep making more videos on games like this. This game's been fun, kind of, just because it's not overbearing with the horror. And although I've complained about the way that the characters are, to me it's like, if you're gonna play this game, if you're considering buying this game, just if it's on sale or whatever, because I know people are trying to keep their spending on a budget, buy it. It's a pretty good, for what it is. It introduces you to horror. There's like sections where you're sneaking around, sections where you're getting chased. You guys have seen it. There's some sort of creep factor, just for me, for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess because I've already played some of these games before, it doesn't get me. It doesn't creep me out or cause tension. But like when those guys were standing over us when we were in that room where they had locked the door, that storage room, I did feel some tension because you know, there was a noise, but because I couldn't hear anything other than just silence after the growl, I associated that with me being able to move around, and I wasn't. And then when I turned on the lamp and started moving around, I wasn't punished for it. So that kind of a thing. I mean, for other people, it would create a lot of tension, but for me, it didn't. So that's why. But other people, that's why I'm saying this is a pretty good game for introduction to horror. If you're trying to get into the genre, but you're too afraid to just go into the deep end, this is a pretty good game. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have had a good time. Please like the video if you like my content, and please consider subscribing to my channel because it really helps me out. And that's all for me for today. Thank you. Have a good day.